In this video, we have to work with the details view. Rather than typing the HTML and CSS, I have provided snippets for the details view in section 6. So we'll open that up. We will copy everything here and let me paste it right here. The only Razor code that I have included here is a model for product DTO. Based on that, we have to modify all of the properties. Like you see, we have name here, so we'll have to change that to model.name. Next, we have the price. Price is same as index, so we can use the formatting here that we have. Copy this, go back to our details, and paste that right here. Rather than product here, this will be model.price. We want the image here, which is inside model.image URL. Next, let me go to the right. We have category name. Then we have description, so we'll use html.raw. And then inside the product details page, when someone tries to add an item to the shopping cart, we want to display a count. We want to ask them that how many products you want to add to your shopping cart. So if we go to the top on product DTO, if we press F12, you will notice that we do not have a property that can hold the number of count. So we will be adding a new property here, and we can use the range data annotation for that because we want the count from 1 to 100. So we'll say public int, we will call this count, and we want to set the default value of count to 1. So for that, we'll use constructor here, and we will set the value of count to 1 by default. With that, if we go back to our details and we scroll down, I added an input field here. So with that, you can use the tag helper ASP4, and here we want the new variable that we added, which is count. We also added a range validation, so we can include span ASP validation for tag helper for the variable count here, and we'll give it a bootstrap class of text danger. We have already added a form here if you go and check this out, but when we post, we want to make sure we get the product ID as well. So here in input field with ASP4 tag helper, which will be for product ID, we'll make this field as hidden so that when the form is posted, we will get the value of product ID in the post action method. Once you make all of these changes, in order for validations to work, we will have to include the validation scripts partial. So we'll create a section for scripts here, and we will include the partial with the name of underscore validation scripts partial. If you examine, the script is already added inside the views we have shared validation scripts partial. That will make sure that it does the client-side validation based on the data annotation for count. With that, let me run the application and show the demo. Right here, if you click on the details, it will ask you to log in because we have authorized keyword, so that is working as expected. And perfect. We can see it displays all of the details as expected with the price. If we go back to the application while it's running, I will change info to primary, and that should be good. Perfect. From the UI, everything looks good. But one thing, if we close the application, inside the details where we have the form tag, make sure to add a method of post. That way, when we add the controller for details, then it is able to capture everything that we submit. So with that, let's continue in the next video.